What's happening, guys? Matt Cichlid Dojo, back with another species update. This is going to be on the Panamensis Cichlids. I think it's been at least 2 or 3 months since I've done an update on these guys, although there's quite a lot that happens in this tank. If you guys follow my regular fish room update videos, I think I talk about it. The Panamensis are pretty regular with the spawning. I just happened to be able to catch this one batch. In addition, I was unable to pull this batch at the same time. I think at the moment of this video, I had 2 breeder boxes at the top right of this tank, and I was not willing to throw a third one on to pull this batch. So, you know, one of the rare times, I always try to get all the fry I can, and just really a fan of life and growing out the fish. But this is one of the times where I could not, and but it presented a good opportunity to get some good video footage here, which I really enjoyed watching this tank for. I think it was only a day or two. It was actually pretty quick before the fry were gone. I was a little surprised. These Panamensis are very protective in this tank, and you're not going to see the other fish here, but there are a group of about 6 Cichlids maculopinnis. In addition, I have some dithers, some of my Buenos Aires tetras, I think about 5 of those. And it's a really fun tank during spawning time with the Panamensis. That's when it gets a little aggressive, especially this female, keeping the rest of the fish away. They're on the left side of the tank. They really love their little pot that we got here. They just seem to really do a regular spawning in there, and it also makes it really easy for me to pull the fry every time I need to. This little spawning cave, it's pretty small. Basically, I don't even need to siphon these fry out. I can just pull the whole pot with water. There's also no hole on the bottom or the back of that cave, and so I just pull it right out, put it into one of the breeder boxes, and rotate it, and the fry come out. And so makes for it really easy extraction of these fry when I do need to get them. And yeah. So I also wanted to mention, I always try to do that in my YouTube videos, that I have a bigger batch that I've been growing out. I've been getting some questions on the species. When am I going to have more available? They are available now. I think they're in the range of 3/4 of an inch to 1 inch. I'm going to put that size range. The batch is not incredibly big. It's I think it's in the 35 to 40 fry range. Really not getting large batches from this species. Even the latest batch, which I got I think a week or 2 ago, it's extremely small. I think there's 6 fry in that batch. So, you know, I'm not going to have large quantities of this species, it seems. Maybe in the future once they start to get bigger, but for now it's just going to be very small batches. I did have the one batch available I think about 2 months ago, and that was about a 30 fry batch, and so they went really quick. But I do have a second batch now available, bigger size, so message me if you're interested on any of those. It's incredibly fun species to have here, and I'm gonna have to get some non-lighted video where I have some of the natural light come into the tank, because you can really see the contrasted colors versus having the tank lights on. But I got the opportunity to get this here. Little updates on the rest of the tank and the fish. I think you guys may have seen that the Cichlids maculopinnis, which I'm not showing here, they did have a spawn attempt. I think I mentioned that in one of my fish room update videos. And they're also getting pretty large compared to the Panamensis, and so they're definitely able to hold their ground more. So that's a good thing. when it comes to, you know, maybe hopes of having Maculopennis fry available at some point. However, that first spawn attempt was not successful, and so fingers crossed, I'm waiting for the second one. Definitely look like, you know, there might be progress being made with them, and we'll see. The other Panamensis, there's two other Panamensis here, both I think they're males. They're doing good, and they're both very similar to this one dominant male's size. And so when it, you know, usually around breeding time, you'll see at least two of the males kind of sparring and flaring up at each other. So there's at least some competition over this female, whether that's good or bad, but there's enough fish in this tank to spread that aggression. And it's, knock on wood, I haven't had any losses or anything too bad happen. And so I'm really liking this tank. Fish are staying small. These Panamensis, the female at largest, I would say, is probably 2.5 inches. So it's really good, easy to manage size for this 75-gallon tank. I don't think I'm gonna have to move these guys up anytime soon. If anything, maybe I'll move one or two of the Maculopennis males out of there and free up a little bit more space, but I definitely don't want to lose kind of that group environment, and it's worked really well up to this point. And you can see a little bit of their batch here. They got out. I think this batch, although I didn't pull them, it was probably in that 50 fry range, so one of their largest, but I just, like I mentioned, I had nowhere to put them. And I do, besides that one batch that is available, I do have another batch, I think in that 50 range, that is, you know, trying to grow them out in a 10-gallon. So I will have more after this current batch. So that's good news. But anyways, just wanted to give you guys a little update. I think we're gonna have a total of about 10 minutes on this video. So I'll leave you to it if you wanna keep watching. If not, then I really appreciate it. And again, if you can, please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and if you are interested in some Panamensis fry, please feel free to reach out on social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, send me a private or direct message. And if you don't have any of those, you can leave your email in the comments here, and I'll get back to you there, and we'll make something happen. So anyways, thanks a lot for tuning in again, guys, and stay tuned to the end if you want to keep watching. If not, until the next one, take care.